Juice WRLD's infamous posthumous album, The Party Never Ends, is now supposed to be dropping in early 2024, so only like 2-3 months in the future. We just got this confirmation from the Juice WRLD day that went down like a day or two ago. So today we're going to talk about this and talk about if this actually is possible and what the signs are for this thing actually dropping. So let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. Real quick, if you don't want to listen to this, make sure to skip 10 seconds into the future, but you can now sign up for my free newsletter with the first link in the description. It comes every Sunday and it recaps everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. So Juice WRLD Day 2023 just went down. We had a lot of, performances of the actual songs. We had a lot of unseen clips of Juice WRLD also, which I thought was really interesting to see. We also had an announcement that another Juice WRLD Day will be happening in 2024, so the fans can already look forward to that. Also, what I wanted to add is that I like that this thing is called a celebration of life, because a lot of critics were already talking about this being a celebration of death because obviously of Juice WRLD's tragic passing, and people are celebrating that also around the same time of year that he passed away 4 years ago. Crazy, it's been 4 years. That doesn't feel real. So I like that they called it a celebration of life. I thought that was pretty cool. Now, at one point, we actually had this announcement that everybody is talking about. So we have the quote that says, "Let's get The Party Never Ends at the top of the year. How about that?" Or at the top of next year. And you can tell that everybody present, even the guy filming this, was like, wait, what? What did you just say? Because we've been waiting for this album for forever. Lil Baby been promising it, never came through, got kind of, pushed back because of the leaks, but then that wasn't really true. So it was a whole mess so far when it came to The Party Never Ends. Now saying that it's going to be dropping early next year is kind of like unbelievable, because if you consider how many versions this went through, how many fans' wishes and disappointments this already brought up, it's just crazy that they would announce it this kind of just by the way it's dropping. So we have to wait to really see what's going on, but this is the announcement we have so far. I mean, as I said, the Juice WRLD Day, that happening is a good time to announce this. Shout out to this guy on Twitter, Capno, for giving us all the info on this. For example, we also have a whole list of the tracks that were played at Juice WRLD Day from him. He went through all the efforts, or somebody else did this, but that was pretty cool. You can see what was all played. And one more thing that I wanted to mention, including Bibby, is that he was asked at Juice WRLD Day what the first song on the new album, The Party Never Ends, would be, and he said Misfits. And this is a song that we don't know yet, so this is likely an unreleased song so far, or renamed or unheard, that is going to be on there, which is a good sign to see that there's new music on there as well. But there is so much music that fans want to be on this album, because they're grails that they've been wanting for years, that the first song we know is going to be on there, being an unknown one, could also come as a disappointment to a couple of people. But let's see how this actually plays out. At least everybody's talking about this happening, even in the near future. So let's see where this takes us. Now, in other Juice WRLD news, and I thought this was pretty interesting to see now happening, is because there's been a couple of more things happening surrounding Juice that kind of hint at him stepping into the spotlight, or metaphorically, his music stepping into the spotlight. For example, his ex-manager confirmed that there would be a collab coming out between Juice and Fortnite. So after Travis, after The Weeknd, after who else do we have? Eminem, I think, as well. We now have a Juice WRLD and Fortnite collab coming up. Apparently there's some Fortnite event in February that this would be announced at, likely a skin or like a like a little accessories with Juice WRLD. So let's see where this goes, but that also means another PR move. That also means that them promoting Juice a little bit more, which could go hand in hand with a release of the new album. If it does actually come, this goes hand in hand with it dropping early next year, because that Fortnite event is in February. But let's actually see where this all leads, because that is not confirmed either. It was also kind of like a, oh, by the way, yeah, that's coming for show. So it's not even a real announcement. None of this, which is crazy, because it would be so big if it is actually happening, because it's so important to so many Juice fans. And something else, obviously, is the latest song that we had, which was Lace It, that literally dropped yesterday with Eminem and Benny Blanco. And I've seen a lot of people talk about the song. I've seen a lot of people like the song. I like it as well. Obviously, it's referencing drug abuse, and obviously there is a bunch of stuff on there when you listen to it. It just kind of, you know, your heart drops when you hear that. Like, the last bar on there is Juice saying, I can never die, I can never die. And Eminem talking about all the people that we've lost through drug abuse and how himself, he was very close to that, which I thought was a successful verse from M. It kind of came out of nowhere because the rest of the song is kind of a classic Juice song with the melodic hook and kind of the very toned down delivery, which I like, a lot of Juice fans like. So that single releasing is also a good sign of something is coming in the near future. But we've had a couple of random singles release that also dropped after Fighting Demons that were kind of like nothing came of it. So let's see where this takes us. But a good sign is the last time that we got a lot of singles was before Fighting Demons, which was then an album. So let's see where this goes. Now, The Party Never Ends, I think, can only disappoint fans because we've been talking about this and we've been making theories and wishes and expectations for this ever since I can remember, ever since we had the first posthumous release, and then also ever since Fighting Demons. So it was kind of like always there. Before Legends Never Die, we wanted The Party Never Ends. Before Fighting Demons, we wanted The Party Never Ends. And then we're kind of sad that it was Fighting Demons. So it can only disappoint fans, so I don't want to go into this rollout or into this album with some sort of expectations lined up, because they're going to be completely torn down anyway. And I think any fan right now that is thinking about this album being the best album of the year, whatever, they're going to be disappointed because it's going to be different. So many people are now negatively, have a negative attitude toward the label, toward Grade A, toward Lil Bibby, that they can only disappoint them and they're going to blame everything on them. And so any negative part about this album is going to be not that the music is bad, but how it was put together wrong. And I get a lot of the arguments. I mean, they did some dirty stuff in the past. I get that. They disappointed fans so much, kind of incentivized group buys with that because they didn't drop the music that fans wanted. So it's been a whole mess surrounding this. It's one of the biggest underground stuff happening with the group buys and stuff like that. A lot of great documentaries on YouTube. I get all of that, so I hope that this can somewhat satisfy fans with a mixture of unreleased music and also grails that fans been wanting for the longest time. But now I want to know what y'all think about this. Do you think that The Party Never Ends is actually dropping early 2024? I doubt it, honestly. I don't see this dropping. Let's see where this goes, maybe 2025. So know all your thoughts on this, all your expectations and your theories. Let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and you'll take care.